Alright, so I'll give this guy a ring.
And Caravan 78 Kilo Lima, report 12 o'clock, 7 miles, report the field in sight. Caravan 8, thanks for the help with clear visual approach, runway 24, contact Palomar Tower, 118.6.
John Wayne clearance, Baron 734 Tango Delta IFR to Santa Barbara with the weather.
Baron 734 Tango to John Wayne clearance delivery, stand by.
So what frequency are you using for that?
118.0.
Oh, it is that. Okay. Yeah.
Kilo Lima, Palomar Tower.
He's busy. I like it. I don't think I've worked with this guy on PilotEdge before either. He doesn't sound familiar.
Caravan 78 Kilo Lima, Roger, runway 24, clear to land, wind variable at 3.
Certainly clearer than listening over Twitch. I don't know if that's...
Baron 734 Delta, cleared at the Santa Barbara Airport on departure, fly heading 220, expect radar vector Seal Beach, then as filed. Maintain 2,000, expect 6,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.2, squawk 7426.
Go to Santa Barbara, 220 on departure, expect vector Seal Beach, 2,000, expect 6,000, 5 minutes after departure, 27.2 for departure, and 7426 in the box, 4 Tango Delta.
Baron 4 Tango Delta, report, good day.
Sweet. 7426 is on, and altitude mode is on.
Cal 357 SoCal approach 127.
So ground, we're on the west side, is going to be 3225, so we can call them next. 3225, and then we'll get tower queued up next, which is going to be, well, we don't know what runway we're going to get, but I'll assume it's 19 right, which is 26.8.
Delta 956, contact Oakland Center, 1 tree, point.
So he's told us that to fly 220 at 2000. I'll just hand fly it and then get vectors to Seal Beach. So if you want to put the Seal Beach in the nav radio, the frequency for Seal Beach is 115.7.
Okay.
Okay, I'll strand 081. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're struggling right now. You're going away from the current runway.
That's right. Half giving this guy a second to get the headspace and timing sorted out.
Yeah, he seems pretty good about it.
Yeah, he's really good. All these guys are good.
Yeah.
Let's get some lights going on here.
Delta 956, Oakland, climb and maintain flight level 350. Good morning.
Poor guy.
Alright, Strain 01 had a problem, you know, I can understand the scenery being different. I'll tell you what, we'll do this the easiest way possible. Taxi all the way down the current taxiway you're on, take a left, cross runway 26 right, and come all the way around to the other side, and we'll get you on 26 left taxiing on the south side, or we can have you back taxi one of the runways since those haven't changed.
Poor guy. I'm almost like half tempted to look at it on the map and see what he's doing. 081 heavy.
Austrian 081 heavy. Do you have taxiways on the south side of the airport that parallel runway 26 left, or should we have you back taxi runway 26 left?
I can see him sort of trundling around on the map. He's doing 7 knots right now, just pouring jet fuel into those engines.
Poor guy. Yeah, one of the frequencies we got on the clearance was 127.2. Is that
okay? I'll tell you what, we'll just
departure?
have you taxi runway,
yeah, that's departure. So right now I've got us queued up on ground,
and
then we'll switch over to tower once we hold short, and at that point we'll put 27.2 in.
Okay.
Just because I need the 2 frequencies here right now.
Yep. Fair enough.
Strand 01 heavy, Roger. Let me know what you want to do if you want to continue here. Cross runway 26 right on the next left turn, and back taxi full length runway 26 left, and advise how you want to turn around once you get a little bit closer to the end.
What airport's he at?
Chino, that one that we tried to get working, your scenery working there, and it was just bogging your system down.
Right. Yep.
So vector 23 to LAX. So we're going to get vectors right to our first, like basically a starting point.
Scout 45, 46.
We'll be coming off.
Good morning, Clemson Arquette, stand by.
What's the heading there? 272. So it's kind of neat because if you look at your map, the distance basically between SLI and LAX, there's like a little dog leg in it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have to fly along that one line, the first one, the 272, for 16 miles, and then make a right-hand turn. So we can either do that, I mean, in theory, you can do it using the DME, and once we get to, like, 12 or 13 miles away from Seal Beach, we can start tracking LAX.
Yep.
And then we know that once that we hit that 306 radial, we can turn on to it. Pretty cool stuff. All right.
Okay.
John Wayne Ground, good morning. Baron 734, Tango Delta, West Ramp with the weather, ready to taxi IFR.
November 74 Tango Delta. John Wayne Ground, runway 19 right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo.
19 right at Kilo via Bravo, Baron 4 Tango Delta. Boom. Very cool. So,
okay.
Parking brake is off, and we are large and in charge here.
Excellent.
So, Bravo's
November
this
78 Kilo Lima.
big taxiway that runs parallel the runway here. And then you see how Kilo's like not quite at the end. It's sort of the second last
Okay.
one. So
Yeah.
I think someone was telling me they use Lima just to push jets back and forth on.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of length here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So we're off the the movement area. We're on the taxiway.
Scout 4546, Las Vegas clearance delivery, clearance request, standby.
I wonder if we got them right at shift change too. It's 2 o'clock and I'm starting to hear some new controllers.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. So I'm going to set the heading bug to 220 just as a reminder for me.
Excellent.
2,000 feet's the limit, so once I come through, or 2,000 feet's our initial one, so once I come through like sort of 17 or 18, just remind me.
Okay.
Our altimeters are set. Airplane's running well. We have lots of fuel. Everything's good. If it was the same guy, I'd be sort of half tempted to call him and tell him my scenery doesn't match and just wait for his head to explode.
I thought he handled it well. He kept us cool there, and I guess it's nobody's fault. It just so happens. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. These guys are all really, really good. All right.
Scout is 4546, clearance available, advise ready to copy.
I love how the airplane sort of
Scout is
jostles along as
4546,
you
clear to
taxi.
Los
It's cool.
Angeles International Airport. Boat 5 departure, Hector transition as filed. Climb via SID, expect flight level 280, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.02, squawk 3547.
Better finish my coffee before we get to the...
Yeah, fixed wing problems. Yeah, helicopter, we could have just departed direct.
Scout's 4546, read back correct today. Scout's 4546, you can expect runway 25 right.
So this Lima coming up.
Yeah,
Kilo, brother?
Kilo, yeah. So if you want, you can switch the run the flip on the comm frequency. So I've got 26.8 on the top and 27.2 on the bottom.
Okay, you've got tower.
Sweet.
Ready.
Australian 081 Heavy, cross runway 21, continue your back taxi.
Approaching runway 19 right.
ForeFlight talking to me. It's cool.
Oh.
Okay, so we're holding short. Taxi or landing lights are now on. Quick check of everything. We'll do a flaps up departure. Props are full. Mixture's full. And ready to talk to tower. John Wayne Tower, Baron 734 Tango Delta, ready to go 19 right at Kilo.
November 734 Tango Delta, John Wayne Tower. Wind 220 at 7, runway 19 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 19 right at Kilo, Baron 4 Tango Delta. The
Aircraft following John Wayne Ground, say again.
muscle memory to try and say helicopter 4 Tango Deltas.
So you always use the same call sign?
Yeah, most of the time. You sort of get to know everyone's call signs on here too, which is pretty cool. Like
Aircraft calling unanswered.
I know it's Papa Victor is Nate, and I know that Tango Sierra is another guy, and I know it's pretty neat. Okay, so we're lined up. I'm gonna bring the power in. Speed's live.
Crossing 80.
Positive rate, and bring the gear out.
Gears coming up.
And we'll fly a runway heading for a few
November
seconds.
206, Mike Charlie, verify there was you call.
Gears locked up.
400 feet, flaps are up, coming right to 220. And we are 600 for 2000.
November 734 Tango Delta, contact departure bay.
Departure 4 Tango Delta. Run the flip for me. Thank you.
Okay.
So got departure, Baron 734 Tango Delta 1100 for 2000.
734 Tango, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 6000.
Climb maintain 6000, Baron 4 Tango Delta. Pretty easy, so we're just waiting on vectors to Seal Beach.
Okay. Do they usually take you to Seal Beach, or would they bypass that, give you vectors further down the...
I don't know. We filed for a tech route, which is sort of like a SoCal sort of, I don't know how to put it. It's basically like a library of short IFR flights to get you around this crazy airspace.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
25. So I'm gonna get a little extra speed here. So he may cut us right over to Los Angeles, I'm not sure, but it surprised me.
Baron 734 Tango, turn right heading 310, vectors for Seal Beach.
Right, 310, Baron 4 Tango Delta.
That answers the question.
There you go, yeah. And if you want to run the nav one needle so it's centered on Seal Beach, that would be awesome.
Oh, okay.
$4,000 for 6,000. There's 310.
Pretty close to a vector.
Yeah, not bad, eh? Let's go turn the prop sync on.
Where's the prop sync?
Just right of the avionics master, right of those 4 blue switches. And it just takes some of the torque away.
Oh, okay.
Baron 734 Tango, clear direct Seal Beach, resume on navigation.
Direct Seal Beach on nav, Baron 4 Tango Delta. So now I just have to fly on that. So we just center that, and we're good.
Okay, 5,000.
Cool. We're actually just going to come up into some cloud here on my hands. Very briefly, I think, but it's kind of cool. So we are 8 miles from Seal Beach, and when we get to Seal Beach, we're going to fly out on the 272 radial. So we'll get ready to move the needle and get a little closer.
Okay.
300 to go. Straight low. Using this climb off. $50 to go. We're in the soup.
Okay.
Lifting slightly. 6 miles to go. Slightly right where I want to be, so coming left just a little bit. Obviously, as you get closer, it's,
Cali 357, contact Magoo approach 124.7.
any deviations look much larger.
Right. Yep.
4 miles to go, and we're a mile over overhead, so that slant range when we start the turn, it's sort of 2 miles.
Okay, I've got nav 2 on LAX there.
Or is it in the standby or on nav 2?
On nav 2.
Alright, yeah, if you can put LAX in the standby, that'd be cool.
Okay, it's done. Yep. For nav 1.
Cali 350,
Yeah.
correction, Cali 357, point Magoo approach, oxygen altimeter 3002.
1,000 foot per minute descent. Sort that out very quickly.
Does tend to get away.
Yeah, really quickly. Our speed's changing too, right? So it's.
Oh yeah. I'm still having trouble getting the trim just right on these things.
Yeah.
Seems
So I'm
to
coming.
deviate a lot. I think I just got it perfect, but then it's been
Yeah.
way off again.
So I'm coming left to 272. If you want to run that needle, the nav1 needle, so it's on a course at 272.
Okay.
Perfect. That's a bit of a shallow intercept. I'll get a little bit more.
Shannon 01, heavy SoCal departure, verify squawking mode C.
There it is. Oh, this is going to be aggressive.
Yeah, I must say I was thinking we were on course
Delta 96 up
272
approved. Australia
for the
01,
LAX
heavy speed now, thanks,
VOR,
radar
but we're not,
contact,
are we?
maintain
No.
1 to
272 out
3000.
of Seal Beach.
Yeah, and this is that 16-mile leg. So. It's busy. This is a crazy inaugural trip. I certainly wasn't doing these day one on PilotEdge.
Well, a good introduction.
Yeah.
Trans 01, heavy
You sort of see a little bit of everything this way, right?
Yeah.
For Daggett.
Nothing I haven't done before, but just a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what's the next thing I need is 306 on 13.6.
.303 was it?
306, yeah.
6.
It's a super short leg, though. It's only like 6 miles, and then we go left to 276. Pretty crazy, like 6,000 feet, just a mile over on top of one of the busiest airports in the world. Just crazy around a little twin.
I remember landing at Toronto International.
Oh, really?
In the Piper. That was. You feel like you're one of the big boys, but you're much smaller.
Yeah. Pretty darn cool, though. And we're actually in like instrument conditions too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Probably. How are your frame rates doing?
Showing 19.9, but it seems smoother than
Feels smooth.
yesterday, like that landing yesterday in Palm Springs.
651 Mike Victor below altimeter 3003.
Well, I'm running a crazy amount of horsepower in my machine, and mine was doing the exact same thing every now and then. And then when I upgraded to the beta, it stopped doing it.
Shan 081 heavy attack, Los Angeles Center 125.27.
So we're about 6, 7, almost 7
Yeah.
miles out. We're supposed to go 16.
Perfect.
Okay.
Airplane keeps drifting right on me. Let's see if we can trim it out a bit. More. definitely get the leans every now and then when I'm doing this. Feels like the airplane's not doing something.
Zero eight heavy,
is
Los
doing
Angeles Center. Good
something,
morning.
just
Climb maintain
no
flight level
idea.
310. Clear direct Daggett VOR.
I did it in a helicopter, and nearly killed me twice.
Out of the mess there.
Cool.
Baron 4 Tango Delta Tech SoCal approach 134.9er.
134.9 or Baron 4 Tango Delta. If
I'll
you would
do
be
that
so
there.
kind.
Okay.
Delta 956, thank contact Los Angeles Center 135.5. See ya.
Oh, okay. Frame rate issues there. Oh, there we go. What happened there?
That's weird. I'm gonna switch the radio for you here.
Okay.
You wanna make the call?
I'll let you do it.
Alright. I can't remember where he cut us over to anyway. Is it?
That was my issue too.
It's Los Angeles, I think.
Delta 956 Los Angeles Center, roger.
In Los Angeles, Baron 734 Tango Delta level 6000.
Baron 734 Tango Delta SoCal approach Los Angeles altimeter 3004.
3004, thanks, Baron 4 Tango Delta. Alright, so we can get ready to run the flip for that quick jaunt over to LAX. We're 2 minutes away from making the turn, so in another 60 seconds we'll dial it up.
It's 306. I've got the frequency
On 13.
for the go. Yeah.
Perfect. So I'm with SoCal, I can write that down, otherwise I'll forget. It's funny, you're like, how hard can it be? You just have to repeat what he says, and then you go, hey, wait a minute, what did he say? Alright, you can run the flip whenever you want there.
Frequency.
Good stuff.
Changing the dial here. 306.
There you go.
Need fine motor skills.
I'm descending. Yeah. I was looking at the dial, and all of a sudden I was 60 feet lower than I should have been. So once we see that come alive, we'll make the right turn. When you start porpoising like that, like the faster you go, the more trim you need. So as the airplane sort of noses down, and then all of a sudden it noses back up because it's going faster, and then you're just porpoising along.
Right.
So that's coming alive. Turn right. Very cool. That's a little aggressive. Almost. I'm gonna hold it out a little bit more.
Strand 081 heavy.
And of course we're 3.5 miles from it. So the next one's gonna be 276 as we go over top.
Strand 081 heavy climbing to level 270.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it's never gets old.
276 from LAX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can run that whenever you want.
Oh, okay.
Get a good visual reference point here.
Okay. Switching it over. F2's on the old. Oh, that's swinging over now.
There you go. So we come over the middle marker. Back around you go. Oh, I'm 100 feet high. Worst station passage ever. Come left and scoop that back out.
Just like the autopilot.
Yeah. down, airplane. So I don't know why people watch this on Twitch. It's just like an hour and a half of me breathing through my mouth. Okay. Alright, get this back down to altitude.
Well done.
Yeah, I used to be a big autopilot guy, and then Keith shamed me into using that, just hand flying everything.
I remember watching him on the 737 there up to. He was hand flying it right up
Oh
to
yeah,
6,000.
the entire thing. I think like we put the autopilot on at cruise just for like half a second so that he could, you know, wipe the sweat off of his palms. Like,
Delta 96 cross
Pretty
Simon at
impressive.
maintain 2000 Los Angeles altimeter 3004.
alright, so
What do
this,
you do for this next little intersection then? Do you just
yeah,
read the VORs, or do you just do it by the DME?
yeah, we'll just do it off the DME. It's an 18-mile leg, and then we'll flip it Sadie over to Ventura at 102.
Okay, I'll get that frequency.
Thanks,
queued up.
sir.
Yeah.
I'll turn those boost pumps off since I'm burning 26 gallons an hour. It's not too windy out here, which makes things a little easier.
No, that's great. Sky Vector flight plan there, all just the right frequencies and everything
Yeah.
you need, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Distances. Perfect. Yeah.
And then there's a button in the very top right that says link, and you can just send your flight plan to whoever.
Oh wow.
Cherokee 3572 Tango SoCal departure. Good morning. Resume on navigation. Maintain appropriate VFR altitudes. Maintain VFR. John Wayne altimeter 3003.
So what's going on in the chat? Got a second to breathe. Too much going on.
Do you find that some time of day you get a lot of viewers, other time you don't?
Yeah, it seems pretty random. Yeah, to be honest. I know if I'm playing Flight Sim 10, I'll get twice as many people in normally.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's coming around, especially X-Plane's on Steam and stuff now, so... Actually, the day after I brought that copy down to you, it came out on Steam. I was like,
Oh, wow.
There you go.
I would think that would add some overhead to it, but maybe not.
Yeah. That's good, though, because there was no digital distribution platform for it before.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you had to order the discs, and you have to have the disc in the drive, and discs get scratched, and they take forever to load. Like, it's just... Steam's a much better platform. Steam's very much the go-to place for anyone that wants to buy a game. Like, if it's not on Steam,
Number 225 Romeo Van Nuys Star.
I'd be very surprised to see it do well. So it's
We're at 13 miles out of 17.8.
yeah. If you want to run the flip over to the 27 or 093 radial at Ventura.
Number 2250 Romeo Van Nuys Star.
So we're going to the 093 then. Is that the way it works?
To
Or
make right close traffic and you appear
yeah.
to be
Or
in
now
left
we're
close
going-
traffic. Same intentions.
Yeah, we're basically flying on the. We'll be flying on the opposite heading of the course coming out of the VR.
Right. Yeah.
It's the same. Like we could put the back course into, and it would be flying like 273.
Now 2250 Romeo, no problem. Change runway 16 left, runway 16 left, clear for the option.
093. Oh, okay.
Galley 357, Santa Barbara approach 125.4. See ya.
Is that
Just a
right?
tiny bit
Yep.
of a left-hand turn there.
And our 2250 Romeo on the go.
Oh, that's
traffic
okay.
at Fort McGill each time.
Perfect.
And then the frequency for Ventura, I have to switch that.
That's
now.
108.2. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
There we go.
Galley 357, Barbara approach Santa Barbara altimeter 3002. Safe approach request.
I'm a little bit Off track, so I'm just picking it back up.
357 affirmative. Present heading vectors visual approach runway 25, descend and maintain 4,000. Strand 081 head.
So what was our call sign there? November 734?
Strand 081
Yeah,
head.
Tango Delta.
Delta, okay.
2988.
So we're on this thing.
Skywest 4540 Las Vegas departure radar contact. Climb maintain flight level 190 unrestricted.
It's gonna try and pick this up a little faster.
Yeah, my frame rate's hanging around 19.9 again.
Jeez.
But it's flowing better than it
Feels
did
good.
yesterday. Yeah. Just the odd little jump.
Yeah, maybe I'll throw a post on the PilotEdge forums. I know there are definitely a couple other Mac X-Plane users that probably be able to throw you.
Strand 081 heavy affirmative.
You know how it is, like sometimes there's just everything else is being bottlenecked by one setting, and then we can actually be able to turn everything else up at that point, which would be cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you hear anything, let me know.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll get that.
Right on course there now.
Skywest 4546 contact Los
Cool.
Angeles Center
So that's our next step
126.35. See ya.
Ventura. We'll just keep flying the 282 radio off of there.
Okay. See, that's where I would have probably set the VOR for the same number as my
Cali
course.
357 traffic,
Yeah.
12 to 11
Yeah.
o'clock, 4 miles.
And we totally
eastbound
could do
VFR,
that, like if you want to set it to 273.
Appears to be descending type unknown.
Because you're going to end up swinging it from 273 to 282 anyway when we cross Ventura.
Just saves it subtracting all those 180s off it.
Yeah.
And then if I'm looking at my course, I'm looking at the VOR, so we got the same number.
Yeah. Already cleared for the option.
So,
Let me try that then. Switch that around.
Skywest 4540 Los Angeles Center, climb maintain flight level 280. Good morning. Skywest 734, correction, Baron 734 Tango Delta, rather, contact Point Magoo approach 124.7.
Point Magoo approach 124.7, Baron 4 Tango Delta.
There we go. Flip.
Sounds good. So if you want to call him and just say Point Magoo approach, Baron 734 Tango Delta is level at 6,000.
Port Magoo.
Yeah. Point Magoo, actually.
Point Magoo, okay. Point Magoo approach, is it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Point Magoo approach. This is November 734 Tango Delta at 6,000.
Number 2250 Romeo, you were cleared for runway 16 left, sir. Same, why you're on 16 right? Same attendance.
Sounds like he's busy again.
Yeah, affirmative. I did for 16 left. It looks like did you land 16 right?
Coming down 3 miles from Ventura.
Sweet. That's good. Just trying to knock off this magical 100 feet I just picked up somehow.
2250 Romeo, rather.
I'll try him again.
Sure.
Point Magoo approach, November 734 Tango Delta at 6,000.
Cali 357 cleared visual approach, runway 25.
I'm not getting anything in my headset when I click
And
the
contact Santa Barbara Tower.
No, I don't
the
think
talk
you
button. So.
Alright, we'll see if we can figure this out. Point Magoo approach, Baron 734 Tango Delta level 6,000.
KRN 734 Tango Point Magoo approach, Oxnard altimeter 3002.
3002, Baron 4 Tango Delta.
Cherokee 357 Tango
With
contact.
the VOR.
Yep, so 278 for the new course. Or 282, sorry. And, when he gets a second to breathe, we'll just push him. We can get you to do a radio check with him and see if he scoops it up. There we go, and there's
Victor 357
Santa Barbara's
Tango,
like basically way
SoCal
off the
approach,
nose.
Ontario,
now.
altimeter 3003, thanks for
Oh,
hotel.
okay.
I mean, way off the nose, but this is sort of this leg puts us out over the sea, and then when we hit the land on the far side of that water crossing, it's right at Santa Barbara.
Okay, very good.
Actually on the radial and on the course, on the altitude. Some traffic there off the nose, low, no factor, moving left to right.
Oh, okay.
Scenery's loading. Yeah, there are hundreds of drones that fly around here in the uncontrolled airspace. It keeps the controllers busy, keeps the pilots busy looking out for them.
That's good.
Yeah, and they're all hand flown, they're all hand recorded. So some of them, like, well, not even some of them, like a lot of them are actually doing like imaginary trips. You know what I mean? So they'd say, okay, why would I fly a Cessna 172 in SoCal? Like, oh, I'm on a photo flight, so it'll go and do a circle around like a harbor or something, and then fly back to the field it came from.
Right. Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Oh, excellent.
Spent many an hour chasing drones around just to see what they do. A pretty uneventful trip so far, though.
Very.
Knock on wood.
Just gonna check my button setting on my yoke here.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Whereabouts?
So the way you would do that is go to your settings menu, and then push the button that you want to use for push to talk.
Okay.
And then in the bottom right-hand corner, I think the fourth option up says contact ATC, and then just click that button.
Okay, I think there's probably another sub-menu I need to get into. Joystick and equipment.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Contact ATC, yep. Okay.
Perfect.
So let me just...
Give my radio check or whatever.
Point Magoo, 734 Tango Delta. Radio check, please.
Ground 734, Tango to Point Magoo approach, 5x5.
Thank you.
Now he knows you're Canadian.
Giving it away.
Yeah. Yeah, like my second day, I think I was flying on PilotEdge. Keith called me on it too. He's like, "Are you from Canada?" And I was like, "Why was I being overly polite?" And I was just making like all the Canadian terminology errors. That, like I wasn't calling it airspace, I was calling it a control zone and all that other stuff. So.
I remember that great hullabaloo and conjecture after that Malaysia flight disappeared, and they found out the pilot had said good night. And
Oh yeah.
was, oh, good heavens!
Oh yeah. There's only one explanation for this. It couldn't be that he wanted to say goodnight to the controller. Must be something.
I always remember they always used to say, just have a good day or something, or
Yeah.
have a flight or something at the end of
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
passover or handover. Yeah. Okay, so we're going straight into what do we do? Descend down at some point?
Yeah, he'll tell us. We're IFR right now.
Oh,
so
that's
we
right.
can't,
570 Tango on Ontario Airport,
can't
12
choose
o'clock,
our
8
own.
miles, report the field
get
site.
when this thing dirties up and we get the gear down and the flaps down, this drops like a rock.
Okay.
But we're doing 2 miles a minute, so we're going. We'll lose 1,000 feet per minute. We need to go down 6,000 feet. So we sort of need.
Skyhawk 734,
12
unit SoCal
miles.
departure, roger, maintain VFR, resume navigation, maintain appropriate VFR altitudes.
That's not a lot of space. Should be all right. Well, we're going 3 miles a minute, so we need 18 miles.
Delta 956, Condo Cal approach 124.5.
Drifting off my radio there slightly. Yeah, realistically right now, I'd just cancel IFR and go direct.
Right.
You're just stuck flying on airways that don't go direct. Let's just say. So what we can do now too is on COM 2 is put the ATIS frequency in, and we'll get the weather simultaneously while we're listening to COM 1.
Delta 956,
So
SoCal
ATIS
approach, Los Angeles,
at Santa Barbara.
3004,
Oh, that's
cross
Palm
Santa Monica at
Springs.
maintain
Santa
7,000.
Okay,
Depart
I've
Santa Monica
got it
heading
here. I
070,
think it's
vector bound,
132.65.
right final approach course.
Looks good. Yeah.
Oh, well, Nav 2 was it, or Nav 1?
COM 2, so the second
COM
GPS
2.
down.
Okay.
Cherokee 72 Tango on report now 12 o'clock, 6 miles worth of field in sight. Cherokee 72 Tango, contact Ontario Tower,
Close.
10.6, yeah.
There we go. So you won't be able to hear it until you push on the right above the autopilot where it says 6,000.
Yeah.
You can see on the very top row 2 buttons that are lit up. One says COM 1 on it. The one that says COM 2, just push
Santa
that.
Barbara
There we go.
Information Victor. 1900
I'm trying to tell you how to
Zulu
suck eggs.
Sky conditions
go
3000
ahead.
scattered 58. Temperature to 2 viewpoint 1.
I always like to have the basics
1150.
reviewed.
Yeah.
Altimeter
Sometimes it's a
3002.
simple thing that
Arriving and departing runway
Exchange
Yeah,
081,
that-
Contact Las Vegas approach
Advise on
125.
So winds are over the south at 8,
Victor.
so well, at 15, so they'll give us runway 15. We'll run it visual because I don't feel like flying in a brush. Not much fun for you.
I actually see a target in the distance.
Santa Barbara
there.
Information
Baron
Victor.
734 Tango
12:30.
Delta, contact Santa Barbara approach
Nothing's seen like a cloud
125.4.
line. Oh, I see him now, yeah. Just sort of level with us, maybe 500 feet higher.
Yeah, we just got a frequency change there.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
Say again for 734 Tango Delta.
Baron 73 Tango Delta, contact Santa Barbara approach 125.4.
25.4 for Tango Delta. That's Santa Barbara approach. Trusty co-pilot.
Okay, good to go.
Cool. If you just
Australian
want,
081.
you can give him a ring and let
him
him know we're
Roger the Vegas
level
altimeter
at 6.
299 correction 2988. Send via the KPEC 3 arrival. Expect visual approach runway 25 left.
Santa Barbara approach, November 734 Tango Delta at 6,000.
Doc 651 Mike Alpha, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27. 125.27. Baron 734 Tango Delta, Santa Barbara approach, Santa Barbara altimeter 3002. Descend and maintain 3000 and fly present heading vectors visual approach runway 25.
Descend, maintain 3,000, fly visual approach, November 734 Tango Delta.
734 Tango Delta, fly heading 290 vectors visual approach runway 25.
Sorry, thanks. Fly 290, 34 Tango Delta.
Baron 4 Tango Delta, fly heading 290.
Okay, it's all good. Baron 734 Tango Delta 290.
Oh, I thought that's what I confirmed.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm absolutely positive of it. It's all good.
Better safe than sorry.
This is 651 Mike Alpha, Los Angeles Center. No need for further position report. I still have a radar contact on you, and
It's
the
just
DAG altimeter
getting worked a little bit.
2996.
Out of the cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, I spoke too soon.
Yeah, your clouds and mine won't match up exactly, but it should be.
Scout
Oh,
4546 cross Graham at maintain flight level 180 on. Disregard the left part. Cross Graham at maintain flight level 180.
Let's run 1,000 foot per minute descent. Airspeed steady at 160. We are 4,700 for 3. It's traffic 11 o'clock. Low left to right. No factor. If we lose an engine right now, we can go 90 right to the coast.
And 734 Tango Delta, fly heading 280.
280 for Tango Delta. Thank you. Reading my mind.
734 Tango Delta, traffic 12 o'clock. 2 mile, 1 mile northbound VFR indicates 3,000. Not coming after 1 o'clock. Type unknown.
Alright, got the traffic, no factor for Tango Delta.
Delta
Cool.
956 contact, SoCal approach
So, looking at my
128.5.
map. Santa Barbara is going to be just... You see that little jetty thing there? The water, or breakwater, whatever you want to call it,
Yep.
off the nose there?
Yep.
It should be... It's pretty hazy, but it's... We're flying right to that, we'll hit it. Santa Barbara on the other side of that high ground on the left.
Oh, okay.
3.5 for 3.
The 956 approach Los Angeles altimeter 2988.
And we can put Santa Barbara Tower in 119.7 in the standby.
Okay. Stand 1197's ready.
Perfect. Just coming into the Charlie airspace here. We don't have to get cleared in because we're already under control. Level at 3,000. Under the cloud, conveniently, so I don't throw up all over myself.
Skyhawk 734 Tango Delta, turn 10 degrees left, airport 12 o'clock, 900 miles, put the field in sight.
Baron 734 Tango Delta, left 10 degrees, clear with the field in sight. He has called us every call sign today except Baron. We've been Caravan, Skyhawk. And just let me know if you see the field. I know where it should appear.
I must say I find it incredibly difficult to find the airports in X-Plane. Microsoft seems to do a little bit of tweaking, right? To
make them stand out a bit more.
Yeah.
Baron 4 Tango Delta, field now 12 o'clock, 7 miles, put the field in sight.
Still looking for Tango Delta. It's pretty hazy out here. Alright, I got the field. It's 11 o'clock, 11:30. Santa Barbara approach, Baron 4 Tango Delta with the field in sight.
Baron 734 Tango Delta, thanks. Clear visual approach runway 25, contact Santa Barbara approach, correction, contact Santa Barbara Tower 119.7. Take care.
Clear for the visual over to tower, thanks. 4 Tango Delta. Alright. So if you can call them if you want and just say we're what are we, 5 miles to the east on the visual for 25.
Santa Barbara Tower, November 734 Tango Delta to the east, visual for 25.
Perfect.
November 734 Tango Delta, Santa Barbara Tower, wind calm, runway 25, clear to land.
34 Tango Delta, thank you.
I have to repeat it. To repeat, cleared to land, 25.
734 Tango Delta, cleared to land.
25. All good. That's what PilotEdge is all about. So, you can give me the gear if you would.
Gear down.
Props are full, mixture's full.
Tango, taxi to parking BS.
Lights are still on. Clear to land. This is like so much aft pressure on my stick right now.
November 3572 Tango.
And then give me
Charlie,
a notch of flaps when the airspeed hits 120.
Okay. Got the gear 3 green.
Perfect.
Is that the maximum speed for flaps? 120?
Yeah, that white arc there, I think.
Okay. Guess I've been known for doing it in my previous sessions.
It's all good.
Flaps down 1 notch.
Feel that? Yeah, we'll just leave it at 1 because it changed my profile quite a bit.
November 2250 Romeo, Canyon Tower.
So,
Make right downwind departure.
gears down 3 to green, flaps are approach, we're
15,
clear to
1-5,
land. Everything is good. These T's are good. Drops, mixture. A little bit extra speed here. This thing, I noticed it the other day when you and I were flying, and it just sort of loses all of its elevator authority below 100 knots. I should probably put my feet on the pedals. It would be super helpful at this point.
On my plane, you're going right through all of the signs on the side of the runway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I figured I would have given you the scenery for this one. 5s are coming up. Legs it right.
Okay, just changing the tower or ground frequency on standby.
There you go. Get past the whole short line, which hopefully is coming soon. There it is.
Oh.
That's a weird spot for the whole short line.
That's interesting there. Yeah, no, you're going over all the runway edge lights right now.
Oh, jeez.
Do you have a FedEx plane just off to your left?
I do,
there?
yeah. That's so weird. So weird that our scenery doesn't match up. Yeah, considering, like, I gave you all the scenery that I had.
Yeah, all the way down you were sort of looking to your slightly left the runway, like and you just came on, you had one wheel on the runway, one wheel on the grass.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Santa Barbara Tower, Baron 734 Tango Delta's clear at 25 at Charlie.
November 734 Tango Delta, where are you parked?
We'll just take the base of the tower here on the north side of Charlie.
November 734 Tango Delta, taxi to parking via Charlie, monitor ground, g'day.
Parking via Charlie, monitor ground, 4 Tango Delta. What have I done to the airplane here?
November 734 Uniform Golf, say your direction from the field.
There's a bit of a hiccup with the file here. It's alright.
November 734 Uniform Golf, Ontario Tower, enter left downwind, runway 26 left, report
So
midfield.
holding the parking brake in with one hand while I taxi with the... That's good enough. Good enough for government work, eh? Here we go.
Oh, that was good fun. Thank you.
That was busy. I liked it.
That's a good little run, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
It's
So just the right amount of time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to fix that parking brake issue.
Did it not come out? If I had it the other day, it would
Yeah, it's
come out. Yeah.
shared cockpit.
November 3572 Tango, your V2 was a pass.
Cool. So did you want to do some more flying, or?
Well, I think I may take a break there.
Sure.
Roger, we'll see you then.
Ponder that, and I'll practice a little bit, and then we'll get together either tomorrow or Sunday. And
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep,
Just
yep.
bumming around, so let me know.
okay, shall do. Okay, thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll see you, Dad.
Okay, yeah,
Bye.
bye-bye.